Konnichiwa. Thank you for tuning in with me today. Thank you for your likes, your watch hours, your comments, and your subscriptions. Thank you. Oh, when I told Bertha May, who is a Scorpio, and a face jerk that I have to live with currently, that I wanted to do astrology. She called it so stupid to do astrology and read tarot cards, and that it was a useless thing for me to go back to, that it was absolutely nothing. This is my mom, who shuts down what I had to dream about, that I take seriously. Okay, so a criminal case, a low profile case, occurred that I want to talk about just 4 months after marrying her firefighter husband, William Walker. Uloma Curry Walker asked her then 17-year-old daughter, her daughter's boyfriend, to find someone to take his life. The reason: she wanted to collect $100,000 in insurance money. But, as was the case for Narcy Novak, soliciting murder didn't quite go as planned. Curry Walker's husband hadn't changed the beneficiary on the insurance policy from his ex wife's name to Curry Walker's when he was killed. So it was the ex wife who ended up getting the payout. What did her husband do to be killed? If you choose a lover, at what point in time does that lover deserve to be killed for money? Did she not love him? Did she not actually love him? My stance: love is forever. In the case of Morgan Tui debates, for my opponent Tui, his idea of love never began. Here is Tui. In the Little Shop of Horrors movie, it occurred during the astrological transit, the total eclipse of the sun, in which this was the day that Tui was bought. The total eclipse of the sun, as I know it as the sun, king of self, the center of the solar system, home in the zodiac sign of Leo, rules the day of Sunday and your conscious mind. The foundation of how you build your personality is the sun. The parts of you that wants its respect is the sun. The astrological transit of a total eclipse of the sun is that moment when you act and receive things that are your main concerns. Wherever your vitality is at this time, determine how yourself will progress in the world. I haven't mentioned this because I just found out that the total eclipse of the sun that the United States will be witnessing this year occurs on April 8th, 2024. This astrological transit won't be here again until the year of 2044. I value authentic connections that will last for eternity. My criterion is that I do not feed the plants. My contention: if you are an individual, why not face the bad things? Because after the plant grows bigger, you then affect me. I do not agree with your idea of love. Tui's career. Tui is a strange plant that Seymour bought from a Chinese man on the day of the total eclipse of the sun. Seymour was able to purchase little Tui at the time for $1.95. Tui's career, he ended up inside of the flower shop. At that moment, Tui wanted to eat blood instead of the normal water and sunlight that Seymour had been giving to him. So Tui is asking, feed me, Seymour, I want blood. No water, no sunlight, blood. So he is a very bad plant. Usually, from what I know, plants are fed with water and sunlight, but Tui, on the other hand, wants blood. He wants to be bad. He wants to be big here. And that is his whole career, is focusing on being big and bad. hmm Let's see what kind of bad things about Tui's career here that's happened. I will be pulling cards from the What's the Tea Tarot's deck here. Need to know what's going on? Then let's get the tea on your situation. Let's get the tea on my situation with my opponent's Tui. This is manufactured by Sis Hui. Wasting time. Stuck. No changes. Limited. So Tui's idea of wasted time here is definitely based on him not growing big, bad, and strong here. And that's the good bad. That's all. Big, bad, and strong here. And he felt like he had been wasting his time by just being fed water and sunlight. That felt like a waste of time to him or her. Legal issues, courts, judges, immigration, lawyers, etc. There was a lot of legal issues with Tui, but because he is big, bad, and strong and had a lot of people on his side here, he definitely got away with a lot. Even eventually, world conquest across the whole United States of America. Legal issues. Libra. Okay. The scales. If you do this, you can get that. But what if all that you can get is bad? Because what Tui was promising Seymour here was bad things. Don't you want all the guys to be envious of you? Don't you want to look cooler? Murder people to look cooler. Now, what I believe in my on my side of the war, you do not need to be a star for me to love you. But Seymour agreed that making other people turn green and doing these bad, awful things was definitely love. Cock blocking. Yeah, I do. I do feel cock blocked. After this plant just took over the whole world because of the characters in this movie, his actions affected a lot of bad things that I have to deal with in this world. Faced your cock block. I don't know why. I just keep getting like chills. Maybe somebody watching this wants me to say this. I don't know. But I shot up. I shot virtually shot up Twitter because it felt like so much hate and cruelty. And on top of that, my lover cheated on me. And he probably still is. So I shot up the whole Twitter. It's so much hate and cruelty in this world. Let's see what happened here. What did the plant Tui's actions? How did the plant Tui's actions affect the solar system? We have I have homelessness, invisible people who have and need to live on the streets, inside of tents and or transportation vehicles. No sustainable living is provided. Fake actors and actresses, people who believe they can outsmart karma and the universe when they are dealing with something that is infinitely more intelligent than you, and you'll never be able to outsmart it. True brilliance, understanding karma, a real perspective. To feed a donkey a sponge cake, giving caviar to the general, which is these false idols getting treated very well when they don't deserve it. Relationships with murderers, the M word, molesters, racist, and so on. Fake celebrities. Celebrities who pave the way to hell. They are popular and the real celebrities are not. Jealousy. Devil energy, such as childhood traumas, is from the tree of others who are jealous. What do I want for war? I want people to be on my side. It's all about relationships. And no, not if you are already on the other side. No. Just because you try to be like me does not mean that you can be me. On that day, during that month, during the 2 months, during the 3 months that I virtually shot up Twitter, it just felt seriously like I was seriously alone, okay? I felt like everybody was just after me, and it was just a very cruel thing. I seen that the world was so cruel, and that when I couldn't find my peers, friends that I've known or friends that talk about me that I know, good friends to be there for me, it didn't look at like that at all. I was so I just shot up Twitter, okay, for about 3 months. Celebrities, non-celebrities, Final Destination. Joe Biden has cancer. School shooters. People from who I went to college with. Okay. If you ever decide to play that, maybe just play the audio. But I virtually shot up Twitter. Yes, I did. The account is now deleted. I am still fighting. Yep. Okay. Did the plant care about humans? No. Did the plants use love to wash away the bad? Oh, no. Hmm. I'm gonna tell Pisces. I met a Pisces in my life. We became friends this instant. But even if you gangsta and you watch this, then you gotta be super gangsta. I had somebody who I thought could change me. Well, did, but I just had so much faith, and my hopes were all the way up here. And then he just started cheating on me, and this was everywhere. And I was hurt. I didn't understand because he just kept going. And it's one of those loves that you're supposed to be with, yes, like your twin flame, your soulmate. He did that to me, finally found him, and that's what's happened. So, yeah, let's pull out some cards here on Spirits Junkie to close out this tarot reading. Pray for me. It just hurts a lot. It did. Especially after everything that's what's happening around, too. Okay, this tarot deck is by Gabrielle Bernstein. Artwork by Michaela Ezra. Spirits Junkie. Just pray for me. I shot up Twitter. I'm okay though. I can't control the world, but I can control how I choose to perceive it. I do feel love with my twin flame, but he's with somebody else. What I want for war What I want for war is for fake romances to stop. Compassion is my compass. I am willing to hold space for the experience of others. I don't know why it happened. That's the thing. And why it's still happening. It's just really sad. Let me be still today and listen to the truth in silence. Okay. At the bottom of the deck. There's no such thing as a mistake. Everything happens in divine order. I am being guided to learn and grow. Pray for me. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Thank you for your watch hours, your likes, your subscriptions, and your comments. I really appreciate it. I am doing services that is down in the description box. Sorry for any inconvenience if it's not there. A tuteler.